Hello beautiful! Today is my washing day and I'm gonna share with you how I take care of my hair so it went from dull, tangled, damaged natural hair to smooth, shiny and healthy without any damaged hair. I have curly hair, but this video will be beneficial for you even if you have straight. I will share with you my step-by-step routine and also will leave honest reviews on many products that I used for my hair care. If you're interested, let's start. Step number 1 is the most essential and crucial for having your healthy hair, and that is getting the perfect shampoo for you. Remember that shampoo has only one purpose, is to clean up the grease from your head. It should not hydrate or renew your hair. Stop paying attention to all of those marketing tricks that you see on the labels. If you fail to clean your scalp well enough, you may end up having seborrheic dermatitis and thus dandruff. I was struggling with dandruff for many years and unfortunately even specialized dermatologists and trichologists couldn't help me. I was prescribed a lot of expensive hair products from well-known brands, for example from Vichy, but none of those products really helped me. My scalp was less irritated. At the time I was using the shampoo, but as soon as I would stop, all of the symptoms will return. Of course, harshness of your shampoo detergent depends on your skin condition, but nevertheless, you should be looking for these most common detergents in your shampoos. Since I have very oily skin, I found out that selenium sulfate works very well for me, and of course, I will link all of the products that I mentioned in the description. But selenium sulfate also has a negative side effect, such as losing your hair. That's why I use it as a course for a month and then I switch to less harsh shampoo. Also, if my hair becomes extremely greasy, for example, if I don't wash it for 4 days, I can even apply gentle hair scrub so it can finally wash up all of the serum. I also love using shampoos with herbs as well as niacin because it again helps regulating my serum production. Think of choosing the perfect shampoo as the game, and it depends entirely on your own preferences. For example, how much volume you want to have after using a shampoo, maybe smell nicely, maybe you want to have this feeling of very nicely clean scalp, or maybe it's something you want to avoid. I also disagree with people who recommend you using sulfates-free shampoos because sulfates are great for helping you to clean your scalp. What's also true is that you shouldn't get the squeaking clean scalp because in this way you will make your hair rather dry because you will strip down all of the oils from your hair. If you want to avoid having dry ends while shampooing with some harsh detergents, you should try a pre-poo method. It's very popular among curly community because making sure your ends are hydrated ensures that you will having more defined curls. The method is pretty simple. You should apply a conditioner before shampooing your hair. So in this case, your hair is protected in this oily seal that conditioner creates. And it leads us to the second step of our video, is choosing the hair conditioner. I love these babies from Garnier. I have one with macadamia and another one with pineapple. I love them because they are rich in oils that of course make my hair look smooth and at the same time shiny. And to be honest, I see no difference between a conditioner, balsam and hair mask. Even though hair mask is supposed to be more deeply penetrating to your hair, who actually proved that? I didn't find any research actually proving it. If you do find it, please send it to me, girl, and I will change my mind. And I think it's perfect timing for mentioning two of the most common mistakes in hair care that I see people do. The first one is applying not diluted oils into their scalp, which of course actually leads only to clogged pores and again to skin problems. The only time I apply oils in my hair care is when I apply conditioner. The second mistake is choosing products, both shampoos and conditioners, that contain silicons. Having silicons in your hair product is the second most dangerous mistake you can ever do after bleaching your hair. It was my mistake number one when I was a teenager because I was using a lot of Tresemme products and especially in conditioners. In the very first ingredients there was a dimethicone, which is the very common silicone. Girl, I recommend you go check if your products contain silicones right now. You can ask ChatGPT, or the easiest way to see if the product contains silicones is to see the cone part in the end of the ingredient. And of course, here's the list of the most common silicones. You're welcome. There are three main reasons why silicones are so bad. Firstly, it creates a barrier on your skin. I know that many experts call it as protection, but it works as a foundation on your skin. If you apply foundation, it might look good, but it doesn't mean it treats all of your skin problems. And if you have this seal, any other nourishment ingredients just can't penetrate your scalp. Secondly, most of the silicones just build up into your hair and they can be rinsed off easily with water. And thirdly, it can lead to skin irritation, not only on your hair, but on your face. So there is only one rule of thumb when choosing your shampoo and conditioner that works for everyone. Do not choose something with silicones. Now I actually want to walk you through my washing routine and show you the pre-poo method. We are starting with applying conditioner on your wet hair. I apply quite a bit of conditioner, so it will be easier for me to apply it on my hair and then of course spread it. At first it's very harsh because the hair is a little bit tangled, but I also use my hairbrush. I always comb my hair when it's wet and only when it's wet, hello curly girls, because it helps me to even the conditioner on my hair. Now, without rinsing off the conditioner, I apply shampoo that I currently love. It's with herbs and it helps me to clean up the scalp perfectly. Important factor here is that you're massaging your scalp while applying shampoo and you only apply it on your roots. There is no need for shampoo to be in the middle or at the ends of your hair. And since we applied conditioner before, you are sure that detergent will not damage your hair while washing it off. I repeat the procedure once more for better cleaning, and at the end I apply conditioner once more so it will actually function as a moisturizer. Before it was serving as a protector from our shampoo. I leave the conditioner on my hair for 5, 3 or maybe even 2 minutes, depends how tired I am. After washing off the conditioner, I slightly scrunch my hair and gently wrap it around my microfiber towel. I switched from cotton because it was very harsh material for my hair, and I must tell you that amount of frizz now is much lower. I secure it from my bag and leave it on my hair for about 5 minutes so the water can be absorbed. Now, when it actually comes to styling your curls, there are two main methods I saw online. The first one is when you comb your hair, apply your styling products. These are the babies I love using, and in this case I went with smooth because it gives lighter texture. Then you need to essentially form a curl. You can wrap it around a stick or use your own fingers to just, again, make a curl. Since I have 2B type of curls, this method gives me very light definition, so I mostly switch to second method. It's much easier because all you need to do is to scrunch your hair after applying your styling. You can see now that my hair looks kind of messy, but it's trust the process thing.
A few moments later.
My hair is finally dry, and of course I prefer air drying rather than using heat. Couple of tips regarding your hair dryer. First of all, it should have this protective lid because otherwise you might up losing some of your hair. Secondly, if you have curly hair, of course use a diffuser cup and make sure that at the end of these pointers you have these little holes because it will add up volume. And the cup itself should be deep, not shallow, so that you can put a lot of hair inside so it can speed up the process of hair drying. By the way, you don't need heat protection while hair drying if you keep a certain distance between your hair and also having a cool mode. It's a little bit crunchy right now because of the mousse, and I will just destroy the cast by squishing it with my hands. I know that some girlies also apply a little bit of oil, which also works well if you apply a little bit of oil just on the ends, but for me, I didn't see that much of the difference. By the way, it's a very important lesson. If you are using a product but you don't see the benefit it brings you, stop using it, because it only weighs down your hair, which can lead to losing hair, and if you have curly hair, it will just destroy the definition of your curls. For the same reason, I don't use any curly cream. I use one from Husk, but curly cream is a combination of two purposes. It's styling and moisturizing your hair. I moisturize it with conditioner and I style it with either gel or mousse, so I don't need an additional product. Another step in my hair care routine is adding hair serum. I would divide them into two groups. One is for growth benefits and another for anti-loss. If you go for the growth option, then you should be looking for ingredients that try to improve the blood circulation and also preheat your scalp. For example, it's caffeine, ginger, other herbs that activate your blood circulation, and also, checking my notes, menthol, of course. Ingredients for anti-loss are caffeine, niacin, rosemary extract, not rosemary oil, also saw palmetto, which I currently apply because it's scientifically proven, because saw palmetto blocks DHT bypass of testosterone, which is a huge contributor to losing your hair. I was applying this baby for probably 2 weeks and I already see the results. Remember, when you're applying a hair serum, you should be slightly massaging it into your scalp, slightly rubbing in for a better effect. I also bought a massager for that purpose. You can also use it for shampooing your hair, which is complete bullshit. I bought it because it was trendy. You don't really need it. Just use your hands. But it's not the end. There are 2 more things that I do for my hair. Firstly is that I splurged once and bought a silk pillowcase. And now I'm not afraid that I will cause any breakage while sleeping. So I'm actually a sleeping beauty. Before I could afford a silk pillowcase, I also use a satin bonnet, which is way more affordable option. So you can also go with that. It's better than just choosing a natural cotton pillowcase. And secondly, I don't use tight rubber bands and don't make those tight ponytails that I was doing in my high school, because it eventually leads you to having brittle hair. I prefer hair clips or just having my hair loose. Actually, I checked my notes. There is one more thing that I do. In winter time, I make sure I wear a scarf or a hat so I protect my hair from cold. And in the summertime, I also use some hats so the ultraviolence will not damage my hair, because yes, environmental factors are also crucial while considering protecting your hair. And that's the end of the video. I hope I mentioned everything I wanted. Yes, it might be overwhelming, but if you slowly integrate all of these tips into your routine, I guarantee that you will get the hair that you deserve. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel because I always share the best tips I have. See you in my next video. Bye!